Today is Mother's Day. And so I thought to myself, what more of an appropriate title than Moms Have Superpower? Superpowers. And let me share with you a story. A mom by the name of Lydia Angiou discovered her ultimate strength when confronted in an emergency situation. In a very small town in northern Quebec, Lydia was on a walk with her children and happened upon some kids playing hockey near the community center. Only these kids were no longer playing, but screaming insistently. Lydia panicked when she realized that they were saying polar bear. Lydia was now face to face with a 700-pound polar bear, with her two sons standing at her side. She told her children to run and attempted to distract the bear from the group of children behind her. Barely being 5 foot tall and under 100 pounds, the 41-year-old Lydia decided the best way to save the children was to wrestle with the polar bear. She yelled and kicked and even punched one of the deadliest bears on the globe. The bear swatted Lydia and she fell to the ground. As the bear stood over her, Lydia bicycle kicked at him, resulting in another clawed smack to the face. Finally, the kids had gotten far enough away to get help. A neighbor came and saw Lydia wrestling with the bear and got his brother's shotgun from his home nearby. He shot 4 rounds up in the air to get the bear's attention. He needed to get a clear shot as Lydia was still tussling with the bear. After the 4th round, the bear stopped long enough for a clear shot and then 3 more. After the bear was put down, Lydia was rushed to the hospital, covered in blood. At first, the only thing she could say was, "Bear, bear," completely in shock. Incomprehensibly, Lydia was left only with a black eye and some scrapes, as a massive polar bear was throttled by a petite and quiet Lydia Angiou. It's astonishing what people are capable of when put to the challenge. See, the term mother super strength often refers to the phenomenon of hysterical strength, in which a mother in a life-threatening situation displays extraordinary physical abilities beyond their normal capacity. This is often described as a manifestation of a fight or flight response triggered by adrenaline, allowing individuals to lift heavy objects or perform feats that they wouldn't normally be capable of. You see, moms have a super strength, not just like in this story that I'm reading to you, but even greater ones than these in the spiritual. The superpower to influence generations. In John chapter 1, verse 4, we read this. It says, "I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth." Paul addresses in this scripture Gaius, who he saw as his own son, like a proud parent when his children are walking in the truth. But this is true of all of us. When our children know the Lord and their children's children, it gives us a great joy. Mothers in this process are instrumental in demonstrating God's truth and love to their children. A good scripture that comes to mind is Proverbs 22, verse 6. It says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Many of us are familiar with this scripture and many times hold on to the promises of God. So what I like to do in this moment is I'd like for you to turn over to your mom or mother figure or aunt and say, "Mom, you have superpowers." So would you do that for me? turn over to a mom and say, Mom, you have superpowers.